exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here in the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Throwback Thursday Patriots rebuild here on Madden 17. That's right, it's another Thursday, and it's another episode of the Patriots. I hope you guys are all excited because we have the finishing of the season, the final season, by the way. Don't forget that. This will be the final season. There's no more going back. Whether we win a Super Bowl or we don't, there will be no continuation of the series. We will move on to something else for Throwback Thursday. So this is the final regular season. This is season number 4, right? I forget. It doesn't matter. You guys know. I forget. That's what matters the most. We are 6-1, taking on the 5-2 Bengals in this episode. We're going to jump in and play that game. If you guys are not aware, if you have not been keeping up with the series, or you've missed a couple episodes, or you haven't watched the entire series, and this is the first video you picked, that's weird. Go back and watch the rest of them. But we went all in the offseason. We got Aaron Rodgers, the best quarterback in the league. We got Le'Veon Bell, the best running back in the league. We've got Odell Beckham Jr., we had since this first season, the best wide receiver in the league. We've got the best offensive line you could possibly come up with in the entire league. We got the best tight end in the league. On defense, we've got the best defensive lineman in the league. We've got the best corners in the league. We got the best linebacker in the league. We have every single person that has ever been in the NFL on this team. And that's not an exaggeration, because you know it's true. If this team doesn't win a Super Bowl, I will die. Not literally, but figuratively. Maybe literally. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, because we're going to finish this season in this episode. Then we have the next episode next Thursday is going to be the playoffs. Hopefully, next Thursday, we are holding a Lombardi trophy once again here in New England. This team, it can't get any better. I literally have all the highest position players, overall position players at each different spot. It can't get any better than this. So if Madden wants to screw me again, then they can. But I hope they don't. Let's jump into this game against the Bengals. Smash that like button if you are excited. Hit the notification bell and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's get it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features two teams on winning streaks. It's the Patriots going up against the Bengals. With that, let's get you out to Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 9 matchup.
Larry, we are in the place the folks here call the Jungle, and that's Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Guyton. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I didn't even put together that this is against the Bengals, which we have Marvin Lewis. So he's coming back home to the team that he was coaching after he got fired and we took him away. So I didn't even put that together, but now I did. Just seeing it. I don't know why it just clicked for me. But let's get this started. Let's dominate this team, win this game in convincing fashion, and just be ready to go, because that's what I asked for. That's all that I asked for, is for a win. I want to see a 7 in that win column and not a 2 in the loss column. That is certainly what I want to see. 24 passes, or, well, we need to get 24th passing touchdown for Aaron Rodgers, and there it is, Odell Beckham Jr. What? At the 1? Oh, come on. You couldn't just give me the 1 yard. How is that not? How is that not a touchdown? I'm not sure how it is. But if we can get this in with Le'Veon Bell, and we can. All right, we score. Big time touchdown. I don't know why James Devlin's celebrating. He didn't really do much, but he can celebrate. I love James Devlin. Let's see if we can stop these Bengals. Come on. And they tie. The Bengals were 0-2 to start the season, and they've won 5 straight. So they're on a little bit of a hot streak. So are we. We're on a little bit of a hot streak as well. I want to be on a little bit of a hotter streak. That's going to be Odell Beckham Jr. He's the only one I can throw to, I guess. I don't know why he's the only one I can throw to. I'm thinking Michael Thomas or Gronkowski on this one. Let me know what you're thinking. That's going to be Michael Thomas. Touchdown. We take the lead back. Give me that lead back. I'm Aaron frickin' Rodgers. I'm not messing around. Come on, defense. Oh, wow. The offense scored very, very quickly. I don't know if that's such a good thing or not. Our defense is elite, and yet every time we jump into a game, we always get scored so heavily on. I'm not sure why that happens. It's not like we have a bad defense. We have the highest scoring offense in the league, but that doesn't matter if your defense can't do anything. That was not a catch and run. I rack caught that, and he just stopped. I don't know what that was all about, but it worked anyway. We won't complain. We complain too much. That's going to be a Davante Adams touchdown. The Rodgers to Adam connection is too much. That's the 3rd touchdown of the game. Let's keep it going, boys. Can our defense actually stop somebody? I think they did. We got the two-minute drill going. 4 verts. They're not going to see this coming. They're not going to see 4 verts coming. They're not ready for it. We've got Davante Adams and Odell Beckham Jr. Can I get that away? Oh my God, did they bring the blitz? You really brought a blitz? You really brought a blitz on 3rd down? You beta males. Absolute beta males. 21-14. We have field goal range if we need it, but I don't really want to use it because I want to score another touchdown here. And that's going to have to be quick. Wow. Well, we're going to have to use the field goal. What is the offensive line doing? Every time we jump into a game, it's offensive line after offensive line mistakes. I don't understand it. We have one of the best offensive line in the country. In the league. We're not playing college football. 3rd and 4. Oh, what a route. What a route from Michael Thomas. That was elite. That was an elite route from Michael Thomas. Can't guard Mike, baby. Can't guard Mike. And that's a 2-score lead and an even bigger lead, 35-14. Keep the pressure on. Step on the throat of the Cincinnati Bengals. Make these fans go home crying to their mamas, wishing they had Joe Shiesty on their team. That's going to end the 3rd quarter. 111 yards for Le'Veon Bell. He's been cooking. Absolutely cooking. 3rd down. 35-14. Let's make it even bigger. Gronkowski, big time catch, touchdown. Robert Gronkowski, and he's celebrating too. He's so excited. Look at that. That's the game. The fans are booing us. We don't care. Boo us all you want. Are we going to get any defense? No, we're not. We get the W. Goodbye, Andy Dalton. Nobody likes you. That's a big-time W, 45-14. Rodgers. Pat McAfee threw a 17-yard pass. Okay, whatever. 21 of 30, 305, and 5 touchdowns. Rodgers had a great day. 32 carries, 178 yards, and touchdown for Le'Veon Bell. 6 catches, 121. Everybody did really well. That's crazy. And then on defense, sacked a lot. No interceptions. We did really good. I'm proud of us, and that's a big win. That's what I wanted to see. Now that we won the game against the Cincinnati Bengals, we're 7-1 on the season, looking to continue our domination of going all in on this final season, simulating this week against the 1-win New York Football Jets. Can we do it? That's not really their nickname. I just like calling them that. Can we do it? We did. 8-1 as we go take on the football team. We got some trade offers, but I'm not going to trade anybody. Let's keep it going. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good at Skyline time. I can't tell you how good I'm feeling because it's too good. That's how good I'm feeling. I'm confident in this team. We probably should be undefeated as we win another game. Our team is growing. The positive energy, the morale boosts. Everybody's playing amazing. We're going up against the 5-5 Miami Dolphins. Let's see if we can take them out. We're already into week 12. This is the simulation of week 12 going into week 13. And let's see what happens here. Are we going to be a 10-win football team already? We are. We are a 10-win football team. At the latter half of the season, have we clinched the division yet? I think we have. Oh, we haven't officially clinched the division yet. There's still a small chance, a very, very small chance. We are the best team in the AFC, though. There is still a very, very small chance that the Dolphins could win the division. But if they lose another game and we win another game, I'm pretty sure that'll be the end of it. So we got to take the 5-5-1 Tennessee Titans. It's weird that you get to see a tie in simulation. That's really weird to see on a schedule. But let's see if we can keep this momentum going. And we do. We are 11-1 as we take on the 6-6 Giants. They lost another game. There it is. The Dolphins lost another game. And that is it. The division has been clinched. The Y means the division has been clinched. The AFC East is ours at 11-1. Now we've got a battle for the AFC as a whole. If the Steelers keep losing, we should be able to get that Z next to our name, which means number one team in the entire conference. So let's beat the Giants here. 6-6 New York Football Giants. That's their name because the Giants used to be, or the baseball Giants, the San Francisco Giants, they used to be in New York as well. So they were called the baseball Giants and then the football Giants and then the Giants moved over. So it's a whole big thing. Go look it up. We are 12-1 on the season with, what is that, 3 more games to go, including this one. I'm excited. I am excited. Does this mean that we've clinched? I'm going to keep checking every single week until the playoffs. We have. The Steelers must have lost. They did. They're 8-5 down there. You can see them down there. We have clinched at 12-1. The Seahawks are also 12-1. So the NFC is going to be a grind to get through. But looks like we've got an easy track to get to the Super Bowl, at least on the AFC side, at 12-1. This is by far our best season so far. We've already clinched the AFC. So we are the number 1 seed for next Thursday when we do the playoffs. It is the final episode of the series. 13-1 as we beat, who did we just play? I don't even know who we played, but we just beat them, whoever it was. I didn't even pay attention there. And now we play the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're not going to jump into another game. I don't think we are, at least. We might jump into the final game of the season since we've already locked everything up. Maybe, I don't know. 14-1 versus the 11-4 Cowboys. I am going to just get rid of all these offers because we aren't going to sign anybody or we aren't going to trade anybody. We're going to keep the exact team that we have. This is about how it should go. I mean, we have the best team in the NFL on paper. Like, everybody is the highest at their position overall wise, except for fullback. But on defense, we have everybody that's high overalls. Everybody's really good. So this is how it should be. we should be winning games. So let's check out the stats before this final game of the season. Aaron Rodgers, through 16 games, has thrown 4,300 yards, 48 touchdowns, and 6 picks. Great splits there. Le'Veon Bell has rushed 327 times, 1,755 is the yards, and 19 touchdowns. Hold on. What is the record for most carries in a season? NFL record most rushing attempts season. It is Larry Johnson with 416. So we're not going to get there. I thought that number was a little high, but not high enough, I guess. They must have powered through with Larry Johnson. That's crazy. And Ezekiel Elliott had 156 carries, 751 yards, and 12 touchdowns. Receiving wise, I mean, these stats are going to change. I just wanted to take a quick look and see how everybody was doing before the final game. 106 catches for Odell Beckham Jr., 1,400 yards, 11 touchdowns. Devontae Adams almost got 1,000 yards. He might get it in this game, this final game of the season. 15 touchdowns for him. Gronk, 771, 6 touchdowns. We'll go through it again after the last game of the season just quickly. I just wanted to show you guys where everybody was at. 104 tackles, 2.5 sacks, 7 interceptions for Luke Kuechly. Luke Kuechly just picking everybody off, it looks like. Trey Flowers, 11.5 sacks. And Luke Kuechly should be he is the number 1 interception leader. A middle linebacker is your number 1 interception leader. That's really weird. That's actually really, really weird. We are the number one on the legacy leaderboard with Bob Kraft. Rodgers has got a chance to win MVP. So does Le'Veon Bell. Marvin Lewis being shafted for Coach of the Year because Pete Carroll's exists, I guess. Rodgers, Bernard McKinley, Casey Ivey, don't care about rookies. Rodgers, Le'Veon Bell, Odell Beckham Jr., Zach Martin. So it looks like we are going to be taking a lot of awards this season. How it should be. That's how it should be. We've got the best team. We've played the best. We have the best stats. I mean, we're destroying teams 49-14, 38-16, 35-21. We're beating teams very convincingly. And we play the Cowboys. Should we jump into this game? Should we jump? You know what? Let's do it. Let's jump into this game, play the moments against the Dallas Cowboys, the final game of the regular season, the final game of the regular season of any season in this series. We're a 98 overall. Let's get this W and go 16-1. Wait, no, 15-1, because there's 17 games, not 18 games. So let's go 15-1.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. The running game will be a focus today. The Pats are top 10 in rush yards allowed, and they're going up against a Cowboys team that will need to figure out how much it can count on the run. So for the call of this week's 17 matchup, let's send it out to our broadcast teams, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are about an hour's drive southwest of downtown Boston in the area known as Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium, here in Foxborough. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. Their long winning streak finally came to an end last week. A disappointing game for them, but...
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Final game of the season. And we're jumping in first quarter. We're jumping in the first drive. We're jumping in with Aaron Rodgers. We got to see if we can get Odell Beckham Jr. his... What was that, 17th touchdown of the season? Or 12th touchdown? 12th touchdown of the season. I read the number wrong. Let's see if we can do it here. Odell's already starting with a nice route, and he may get it on this drive. He may get it on the first play of the game. Odell Beckham Jr. down the sidelines. Oh, Odell Beckham Jr. already heating things up here in New England. A 59-yard catch and run. I don't know if you guys just saw that, but the Ravens have 2 wins on the season. What is going on in Baltimore in the final season? And Odell Beckham Jr. diving for the end zone. Touchdown in 2 plays. And Odell Beckham Jr. is electric in the final game of the season. That's a massive diving touchdown to start this game. What a momentum boost. What a big momentum boost. Let's see if we can stop this Cowboys defense. We've got the best defense in the country. I keep saying that. I feel like I'm playing college football. We have the best defense in the league, in the entire NFL. Dak Prescott is here. He's going to get the ball off to Beasley, and Cole Beasley will catch it and bring it down. Couldn't get there in time. Good defense, but not quick enough. Cowboys turn it over. We've got the ball again. 3rd down. We're in the second quarter. Aaron Rodgers has a chance to do what? Tie Tom Brady's 2007 single season touchdown record. I think we can do that on this drive if we get the right personnel on the field. That's a big time throw, but it was a good play. That was a good play from the corners. Or no, that was the linebacker. That was Sean Lee that did that. I didn't see the number until late. 10-0 lead though. Oh, they bring it back to a field goal. And now it's 10-7. About 1:30 to go in the quarter. I maybe should have lobbed that last pass to Gronkowski as Sean Lee plays that perfectly and intercepts it. Sean Lee read my mind. He read my eyes. He read my book. Wow, Sean Lee. This last minute and a half, you've been playing out of your mind. It's 17-14 game. It is a 17-17 game. Here on 3rd down. It's 3rd and 2. As the quarter comes to an end, we will hopefully snap this and get this ball off. We do. We're going to give it to Le'Veon Bell. We trust Le'Veon Bell, and he gets it. We trust Le'Veon Bell. He got the first down. That's exactly what we needed to do. We are in the red zone. I'm going to try not throw an interception here. Sean Lee played that ball perfectly. I can't really be mad at anybody but myself because Sean Lee played that amazing. Michael Thomas, we want to slant you on the inside, kind of distract Sean Lee. Throw that quickly to Odell Beckham Jr. That's a good throw. We inch closer to that end zone. And now we make Michael Thomas go on an in route to try and confuse the linebackers. We throw this quickly to Odell Beckham Jr. again. He holds on this time, and it's at the 2. We are at the 2-yard line. This time we're going to send Odell on the in route. We're going to have Michael Thomas go on the slant to replace it. And we're going to call this. And we're going to go, Odell Beckham Jr., quick throw. They brought the house. Aaron Rodgers gets it off. He ties Brady's record. And Odell gets another touchdown catch. 24-17 lead in the fourth quarter. And we are going to try and end this game. If we score another touchdown here, it's game over. But they probably will start to call timeouts like Brandon Godden's saying here. As we snap it to Le'Veon Bell. Fumble! Ball's out. Who's got it? Oh, Bell got it back. Le'Veon Bell got it stripped. I think it was Sean Lee again. Sean Lee is making some problems for us. What's the record? It's Odell's doing the Ty Roddy White's reception record. Okay. So we just need to get Odell one catch to tie the record and then one to break it. And that's another interception for Sean Lee. That was my fault. I forced that one to Odell. I shouldn't have done that. I forced that one to Sean because I was trying to get Odell that catch. I probably should have hot route or audibled into a different play for Odell because that wasn't necessarily the best decision. So we've got, I'm assuming the clock's going to run when I snap this. It's not. 2:07. Whew. We still got to get Odell out there. It's 24-17 still. We got guys open. McKenzie's open. Great blocking. Keep going. McKenzie, the rookie. Well, he's not a rookie anymore, but that was amazing. He had some open space. He had some green grass in front of him. That would have been crazy if he would have been able to bring that for a touchdown or something. That would have been a wild. Incredible scenes. All right, we're going to slot Odell Beckham Jr. because we're going to look for that record. There it is. That's the tie. He ties the record there, and they're going to use their first timeout. Jason Garrett's still the head coach here, even, 5 years in or something? All right, we're going to go slants again. Actually, you know what? No. We're going to send Odell straight up because he's got no safety help over the top. Although I can't. That was probably a bad decision. I probably shouldn't have gone with a streak over the top when I was under center. Probably not the best idea to do that. We live and we learn, though, because Odell's going to get open. I'm really forcing this to Odell Beckham Jr., aren't I? That's the record broken, I'm pretty sure. At least it should be. 3rd down and 5. Odell has dominated this game. Do we trust Le'Veon Bell, though? Do we trust him to get the first down here? I think we do. I think we trust him. Oh, it's Zeke who got it. Zeke is the one to get the first down. Okay. Oh, it's 4th and inches. They didn't count that. They did not count that. Okay, we're going to go pass protection. We're going to go max protect even though it's a run play. And we're going to go in. And Zeke doesn't get it. Wow. I cannot believe they denied me. They just denied me. Crazy scenes here. It's 4th down. 55 seconds left. We stop them here. We win the game. They have Derrick Henry because we traded them to get Zeke. And it's going to be caught. They have no timeouts. Des Bryant, 50 seconds left. It comes down to this. 36 seconds and counting. It's a 3rd and 6 scenario. It comes down to this. If we stop them in bounds, we win the game. Most likely. That's going to be incomplete, out of the back of the end zone. I thought I might have got a sack with Ryan Shazier there, but we were just a little bit late. And now it is 4th down and 6 from the 26. They can certainly score a touchdown here if Dak throws it to the end zone. Certainly. That's going to be caught inbounds. Cole Beasley brought down by Sherman. That's got to be game. That's got to be game. The clock is running. Will they get it off? Will they get the ball off or not? I think they have one more play. They snap it. This is the final play of the game. It's Vic Beasley. It's a penalty. Derrick Henry. What's the penalty on? Is it a late hit? It's a holding on the Cowboys. It's a holding on the Cowboys with 2 seconds left. I would almost rather not have the holding call because the clock would have just ran out. But now the Cowboys have one final play to try and keep this game alive. Upset the Patriots at home. No! Stephon Gilmore denies the Cowboys. And we go almost undefeated. We only lost one game. 24-17. It got a little crazy at the end. Rodgers, 23 of 35, 338 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Both of those are my fault. I'm sorry about that. 15 carries, 75 yards for Le'Veon Bell. 10 catches, 179 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Odell Beckham Jr. 5 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown for Davante Adams. That should be 1,000 yards for Davante Adams, if I'm doing my math correctly. Luke Kuechly had 12 tackles. We sacked, what's his name? Dak Prescott 3 times, basically, with Trey Flowers getting 2.5 and Aaron Donald got 1. We picked off Dak 1 time, which was the final play you just saw with Stephon Gilmore, and we win again. Absolute domination, 24-17, not in the score, but in terms of this entire season as a whole. And we enter the playoffs, the #1 overall seed, in both the AFC and in the NFL, because we have the best record in the entire NFL. And we are ready to finally claim what's been ours this entire series. We've just been at the so close. It's been at our fingertips. We just haven't been able to capitalize, which is that Lombardi Trophy. We're coming for you. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the divisional round of the playoffs. The final season begins next Thursday, where we do the entire playoffs, no matter how long it goes. Hopefully it goes all the way to the Super Bowl, but we have to wait and see. 15-1, best record in the entire NFL. Let's check out final stats and then the awards, because they were given out officially. So Aaron Rodgers ends up with 4,600 passing yards, 51 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. What a terrific season. Just a phenomenal season. Great splits. Le'Veon Bell ends up with 342 carries, 1,800 yards, 19 touchdowns. Zeke had 756 and 12. Then receiving, yes, Davante Adams did get 1,000 yards. Beckham ends with 116 catches, 1,599 in receiving yards, and 13 touchdowns. Davante Adams had 16 touchdowns with 1,013 as his receiving yards. Gronkowski had 805 and 6 touchdowns. Then we go to the defense. Luke Kuechly finishes with 116 tackles. Shazier had 93. Just phenomenal play from our linebacking core. 5 tackles for loss for Kuechly. The most was Khalil Mack and Aaron Donald with 9. Sack leader is Trey Flowers with 14. Aaron Donald with 8. 7.5 for Vic Beasley. 6.5 for Shazier. 5.5 for Khalil Mack. 2.5 for Kuechly, 1 for Rashad Jones, Sherman, Aldon Smith, and Fletcher Cox, and then a couple guys, Hightower and Butler, had a half of one. Interception leader remains Luke Kuechly with 7, which still just boggles my mind that our middle linebacker, I mean, it makes sense. It's just weird to see 7 interceptions for him, 4 for Butler, 3 for Ryan, 2 for Sherman and McCourty, 1 for Shazier, Jones, and Gilmore, who got it in the final play of the season. Cairo Santos, 12 of 19, 53 was his longest, 84 at 85 on the extra points. Pat McAfee had a great season punting, I would assume, because I didn't really punt the ball. 1 kick return touchdown for Odell Beckham Jr. during simulation. That's pretty cool. 99-yarder. And Tyreek Hill got a punt return touchdown during the season, 83-yarder, so that's cool. Those are your final season stats, literally the final season stats. The awards have been given out. Aaron Rodgers wins MVP, has a great season. We end up sneaking by Pete Carroll because they lost the final game of the season. So Marvin Lewis wins Coach of the Year. Good for Marvin. Then in the AFC, Aaron Rodgers wins Offensive Player of the Year. Bernard McKinney wins Defensive Player of the Year. Rookies we don't care about. Aaron Rodgers wins Best QB. Le'Veon Bell wins Best Running Back. Odell wins Best Wide Receiver. Zach Martin wins Best Offensive Lineman. Lamar Gabriel wins Best Defensive Lineman. Luke Kuechly wins linebacker. AJ Bouye wins DB. And Cody Parkey wins kicker. So we won a lot of awards. We have a lot of great stats. We have a great team. It is finally time. I am so excited for next Thursday because it's time. I've been waiting for this forever to get to a spot where I feel confident that we can win a Super Bowl. I haven't felt this confident that we can win a Super Bowl since season number 1, when we had the original team that we added like Aaron Donald, I think, and a couple of guys. We had Odell Beckham Jr. then, and I haven't felt that confident that we could win a Super Bowl since that first season. So this is it. We got to lay everything on the line. We went all in for a reason, and now next Thursday will be the culmination of all of our hard work. So I hope you guys are excited. Make sure to smash that like button if you are. Hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.